Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video, or I guess another live stream. What's up, Josh? What's up, Desiree? Welcome to the chat. So on my way home from work, I found this Logitech, I forgot what it's called, the Litra Glow, which it's literally like, I think it's $50 or $60, and I got it. It was brand new in the box, but I got it off Facebook Marketplace from a guy in my town for $25. So half price, and we're trying out the new lighting. I think I need two of them because right now one directly is just too harsh. I had to test. I literally put this together like 2 seconds before stream. What's up, Airborne Micah? Welcome. So yeah, I figured why not try the camera out. We'll see how it is. We'll see if we like it. But right now we are going to be flying under SVA. It looks fire. Thank you so much, Hardjoss. I appreciate that. Let me know if you guys could hear me in the chat. Let me make sure you put those 5x5s in the chat if you guys could hear me. All the audio is good. But we have a event going on tonight in New York, and LaGuardia is one of the airports that they are participating with. So we're going to be heading over to LaGuardia. So this is part of a 4-day trip. It's kind of unrealistic, but this is basically my last day of the 4-day trip. We did a overnight here in Midway. Yesterday we flew from, if I remember correctly, we flew from Sacramento down to Santa Barbara up to Oakland to Midway, and then we overnighted here in Midway. Now we're going to be taking this jet over to LaGuardia. All right, so I just downloaded this pack by Horizon for the Max. So we are looking pretty juicy with that. Looks like there's somebody pulling up next to us. That'll be really cool. But anyway, so we're going to try to go ahead and use procedures and flows from SVA. Just join them. A couple Bengals money line if you can. Oh my god, dude. Bengals for sure. But I think the Steelers, we'll talk more football in the air. I'm sorry, guys, but I do love football. Hardjoss loves football. We just like to talk about football. But I do believe that the Steelers are on a trajectory that they're not looking good for the playoffs. If they're on a really bad losing streak right now. All right, let's go ahead and get the sim sounds up here. We go ahead and turn on the music just a little bit more here. And let's go ahead and start everything up here. We'll go ahead and get the ground power. Usually this would be in a turn state, especially for a PM, but I figured for the stream we would just do a full start up here. What am I doing? I'm gonna go up here. Let's go ahead and get some lights going on for the dome light. We'll get some background light and everything else all good to go here. Get some nice flood lighting as well. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and start pre-flighting everything. What we could do is come up to the overhead. We'll pre-flight the upper overhead here. Do you have access to... Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. Airborne Micah, yeah, I do. I got a place for you other... Yeah, bro. I don't know. I don't have the... I got a concussion. Dude, that's crazy. From snowboarding, what'd you hit? Right now, I'm trying to get my bankroll up a little bit higher before I start doing money lines and stuff like that, Hardjoss. Dang, bro. That sucks that you got a concussion. That sucks. I'm just trying to get my bankroll up. We'll see. We're just doing over-unders. All right, anyway, let's go ahead and work our way down here. We go get that on. We'll get the forward pump on. Everything else is looking good. We go ahead and arm the emergency lights. And, excuse me, we go ahead and get the window heat on as well. And we get A's off, B's on for the hydraulics. And everything else is looking good. Let's go ahead and take a look at our flight plan on the other monitor here. Looks like we're going to be cruising at 370 today. We go ahead and go 370. And then our landing altitude is going to be 21. So we're just going to do 50 feet. For that, we go ahead and get the position light on, as well as the logo light on. And just for ground servicing, let's go ahead and get the catering service done here.
Catering vehicles are on their way.
We'll go ahead and get that done here. What I could also do is come over here, and what we could do is start putting up our load. So let's go to performance and payload. We go to weight and balance, and we go to read data. And for our fuel today, let's go ahead and put in. We got 15,100 planned here. I put in an extra 30 minutes of ATC fuel just because, like I said, it is an event. Those possibilities of holds and stuff like that. So I got an extra 30 minutes on there. Weather down in LaGuardia looks to be pretty good. Just gusty weather. Gusty winds. So we won't need an alternate as far as like bad ceilings go or anything like that. So that's good for me. We got 15,100 on board for cargo. What we could do here, so our zero fuel weight is going to be 130.2. And then our packs, let's see, we're taking 130 today over to LaGuardia. So let's go 130. We'll go ahead and set that. And for our cargo, like I said, we have 130.2 is the zero fuel weight. So let's go ahead and lower these numbers here. Let's go like 6,300. Let's see what this gives us here. Let's try 32 up here maybe. See, I wish in the Ifly you were able to do thing. I wish you were able just to put in the normal zero fuel weight and it does it for you, but obviously you can't do that. I guess. Oh my gosh, keeps doing an extra 0. 2500. There we go. There we go. That's close enough. Let's go ahead and set the payload there. There we go. That's all good. Cool. Or use the AOM or anything like the... Yeah, I use that. I already studied that, Micah. I kind of got most of it down. So I've been using that for sure. Does he watch TV behind you? No, that's he's not behind me. I just have those are my pillows. I don't see anyone. I just see a TV on for the football game. Yeah, the TV's over here. Anyway, let's go ahead and we'll come down to here and we'll go ahead and get the IRSs aligned here. Let's go over to Midway as a reference airport today. So we'll go Midway. We'll come over here, get the GPSL over here. Routes, we'll put this in Midway to LaGuardia. One bada bing. That's looking all good. And I want to make sure I finished everything I wanted to in the overhead, which it looks like I did. That's all good there. We go ahead and set that to the right. Yeah, everything else looks good to me. All right. Let's go ahead and we could grab ATIS as well. So let's go ahead and grab our ATIS information. Go over to our VNav here. So ATIS today is Information Quebec. Information Quebec looks like it's 290 at 05. Scattered at flight level 210, broken at 250, and altimeter 3030. Alright, we'll go ahead and write this down. And that's Information Quebec. And we're going to be using runway, landing and departing, runway 31. Alright, and 31 right and 31 or 13 left are repurposed for taxiway hotel. Okay. Midway aircraft obviously 119 reback all hotel. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead. We'll say we're departing 31 center. Alright. Cool. Let's go ahead and request our flight plan here. Ethan's looking hella pilot light. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and load in our flight plan. All right, we'll go ahead, load in the flight plan. Let's go 3-1 center. And we're going to be Southwest flight 447. There we go. And we'll go to departures and arrivals. We're probably going to be doing the Midway 6. Let's go ahead and take a look at our, our PDC. So we're cleared to destination, altitude of flight level 370. It just says to Lukey, it's squawking 3237 remarks. Midway, okay, cleared Midway 7. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Shakovic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have no updates as far as the, what's it called? The giveaway goes. I haven't heard anything about the Portland scenery being released yet. So, but they do have you guys' names, by the way. If you did win on that giveaway the other stream. So they do have your names. They're just waiting on a release. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Shakovic. Welcome to being a member. Thank you, Harjas, for gifting the member. There we go. Anyway, let's go ahead. So Midway 7 departure, climb maintain 3000. Expect 370, and then expect 31 center for departure. Cool. Let's go ahead and do Midway. We'll go a 3-1 center. That's good there. Let's go to arrivals. Arrivals into LaGuardia. According to our flight plan here, let's go ahead and take a look. Going into LaGuardia here, it's going to be the MIP 4 arrival and the ETG transition. And as far as weather goes in LaGuardia, let's go ahead and see if I can get a D8 is from LaGuardia. Right now, they're departing runway 31, and ILS 22 is in use. So let's go ahead and do ILS runway 22. We'll go to route, activate, execute. We'll go to the next page here, just kind of make sure everything's good. That's a vector. That's fine. We are okay with that. Proud to Yeoman. Just get my charts pulled up here. I just want to make sure that these discontinuities are wanted. Let's go ahead and pull up Midway to LaGuardia here. Let's pull up the approach for runway 22, ILS runway 22. So for the ILS runway 22 here, it looks like it's going to be Yeoman. So the Milton 4 arrival will basically put us, it's going to be radar vectors after Proud. So if we go to legs page here, so that's going to be that, and then let's see, after Proud, we're going to get radar vectors to Yeoman. Okay, that makes sense. I'm good with that. Cool. Let's go to Perf. We'll go ahead and get our 0 fuel weight there. Our reserves today, according to Southwest, is going to be 4.4 because we have no alternate. For our max, we're going to do cost index of 30, and we're going to be cruising at flight level 370 today. And our cruise winds are going to be 293 at 109. There we go. Cool. Let's go ahead and go to N1, and this is where SVA gets really cool. So we'll go ahead and double click this. Basically, we'll get our performance numbers from here. So right now, our 0 fuel weight, according to this, is 133. So we'll go ahead and change that. So we'll go over here, and we'll do 133. We are expecting 3-1 center. Everything else looks good. So we go ahead and crest our takeoff data, and this will go ahead and run the numbers for us in its own virtual, basically takeoff calculation. So we see that our selected temperature is going to be 40, and we're going to do climb 2. So let's go ahead and go here. We'll go 40. We'll do climb 2. We'll go take off, and it looks like they want us to do flaps 25. So we'll go ahead and do flaps 25. That's going to be an interesting departure, flaps 25. 126 is going to be V1. And then 128. And then we will do 136. 136 there. That's good there. We go ahead and set that. We go ahead and get this to RTO. And there we go. That's all set up there. We go ahead and start just testing
Glide slope.
everything that we need to test.
Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Obstacle. Obstacle. Pull up. Sink rate. Pull up.
New York is
sink.
live. Yeah, the event's
Too
going on
low,
tonight, so
terrain.
that'll be exciting.
Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Glide slope. Bank angle. Bank angle.
2,500, 100, 50, 30, 10.
Wind shear.
We'll go ahead and
Wind
cross
shear.
boarding. We got 40 minutes
Wind
until our
shear.
departure time, so
Too
we'll go ahead
low.
and cross
Terrain.
boarding.
Requested.
Caution. Terrain. Caution. Terrain. 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 Pull up. Caution. Obstacle. Caution. Obstacle. 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 Pull up.
Let's see. What if I'm a little bit bigger? Is that okay, guys? All right, so that's all good there. Let's go ahead and set our yes, we'd like the tug to be attached. Let's go ahead and set our squawk. So our squawk is going to be 3237. So we'll go 3237, and we'll go ahead and test that.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
TCAS system test OK.
Okay, TCAS system test okay. We're cleared up to 3,000 today. We'll go ahead and put 3,000 up here. And our
Doctor check completed.
B2
Bypass bin
is
inserted.
going to be 136. So we'll go ahead and put 136 up here. And we'll go ahead and arm VNav. It's going to be vectors for the departure. And we'll go ahead and start briefing everything in a second. We'll go ahead and come down to the pedestal, and we'll test the fire systems. We'll get the squibs, and we'll test here. Perfect. All right, cool. Everything is all tested. Let's go ahead and start getting on the APU here. And we'll get the seatbelt signs on. We'll get the APU on as well. And we'll go ahead and go over the brief. So for today, let's go ahead and pull over our charts here, just so I could show you what's kind of going on. So let's go ahead. We could pull this up here. So let's go ahead and zoom in here. So we are here at LaGuardia. We are going to be at gate B22. So as far as pushback goes, we'll go ahead and push back in the alley. We're expecting 3-1 center, so we'll probably just get Tango. Tango, let's see. Excuse me, Tango to Echo 2, Echo 3, and then full length for runway 31 center. No hotspots to kind of speak of there. As far as the departure goes, as far as what am I trying to say? As far as aborted takeoff goes, anything below 80 knots we'll go ahead and abort. Anything above 80 knots but below V1 we'll reject for a fire, failure, fear, or shear. Anything at V1 or above we'll go ahead and take it up in the air. We have no takeoff alternates, but if we do have an emergency, we'll probably go to O'Hare just because they have longer runways for us to try to land on. Our departure today is going to be the Midway 7 departure. It's basically just going to be radar vectors. So as far as the initial climb goes, all aircraft climb on the assigned heading for the radar vectors to the filed or assigned route. Depicted fix, maintain 3,000. So we got 3,000 on the MCP, and we're basically going to get radar vectors to Luke. As far as the runway heading goes, it's going to be 318. So let's go ahead and just put 318 at least for the initial heading here. There we go. 318 is set. That's all good there. Now, another cool thing that this virtual airline does is it has its own, just like Southwest, it has its own engine out procedures. So if we went ahead and looked off of 3-1, out the 3-1 center, we were just a left turn to 210. So what we could do is come over here. This is on the left side. It's going to be left turn 210. So if we lost an engine, we're going to turn left 210. So we just want to make sure that we set that in here. Other airports such as Vegas, they have specific engine out procedures they want you to follow. But as far as this airport goes, there's only a couple for runway 4, but not for runway 31 center. So we won't have to worry about that. And they also have what's another cool feature is they also have what's called or station information pages. So I could go ahead and pull one up here for Midway. It's basically just for the approach as far as the Midway one goes. So you can see here, it's basically just information page, kind of tells you what to expect at certain airports. So this is just mainly for arrival procedures. So qualified pilots must fly the arrival. ILS landings expect runway 13 or 31 center or 4 right. Captain must ensure the thorough arrival briefing. So this kind of gives you a brief of what you should do for a specific airport. But for departure, we don't have to really worry about that and any of that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the departure. I could go ahead. I left my checklist away from me, so I have to pull up another one here. And we could go ahead and run through a quick checklist here, making sure everything is where we want it to be. Okay, cool. There we go. All right, let's just kind of go through briefing. No MALs on the aircraft, no NOTAMs to speak of, no adverse weather. We already talked about the taxi route, RTO considerations, the clearance, the engine failure procedure, and automation. And we could accept the climb gradient and the transition altitudes, flight level 180. Okay, so let's go ahead and run our before start checklist. FMC is programmed. Briefing is complete. Oxygen mass and quantity are checked. Geeks are on. Navigation switches are normal. Display switches are auto normal. Fuel we're cleared with what were we cleared with? We were cleared with 15.1. We got 15 on board here, or 1580 on board here. Minimum takeoff fuel is going to be 14.6. We can't let it get below 14.6 before departure, and also making sure our ATOG is going to be less than our or more than our takeoff weight and less than our maximum takeoff weight, which it is. That's all good there. Passenger signs are on, and window heat is on. Hydraulics A is off. B's are on. Auto brake is RTO. We could also check, I think. Uh-oh. Hold on. Apparently. Hold on. All right, let's see here. Let's try this again. Back here, I just lost my camera. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make the same flight right now. FedEx Mdw-Lga. Oh, that's... Hey. Heck yeah, man. Let's go ahead and fly together, Ghost. That's awesome. All right, sorry, guys. I know I lost my camera. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think we're back. Okay, cool. All right, anyway, sorry about that. Where was I? Oh, yeah. There we go. Takeoff configuration warning horn is good. Park brake is set. Transponder is TARA. And OFP is signed and accepted. that everyone's fit for duty. So that's all good there. We are pushing back 30 minutes early. It seems like it doesn't take that long, I guess, for GSX to board. We'll be the pilot flying today, so we're gonna go ahead and put our engine displays on our side here. Bengals look alive right now. Yeah, I took Burrow on the over, and I took Chase on the over for his yards, and yeah, even though Burrow's line, I don't know if I was too late, but Burrow's line was like over 200, 280, I think. It was like crazy like that. I don't think he's gonna get that high, but oh well. Okay, so that's all good there. Let's go ahead and get the generators on for the APU. We'll go ahead and get the leads on for the APU. He's at 95, 240 left in the first. Oh, yeah, dude. He's cooking then. Yeah, he's cooking. He's cooking for sure. All right, that's all good there. Let's go ahead and get online here. 119.9 is the frequency we would like. There we go. 119.9 here. That's set. Just want to make sure. 199. Yep. No one else is online. Cool. All right. That's all complete there. Let's go ahead and run the before push checklist. So before push, zero fuel weight is set, and we cross-check that with the flight plan, and everything looks good there. Gross weight is also cross-checked. PWB remarks have been reviewed. N1s are reduced 88.8. Flaps PWE is 25, and our CDU says 25. We go to takeoff page here. Flaps are 25. V speeds 126, 128, 136, and minimum clean up altitude. If we go ahead and check here, our clean up altitude is 1620. So let's go ahead and go to Barrow, and we'll go ahead and roll this up to 1620. That's going to be our acceleration height. We'll go all the way. Ooh, keeps doing this. I can't wait till I get the Wind Wing Ifly. This is going to be a lot better to scroll, because it just takes so much time now. So we go 1620 here. That's all good. Okay, 1620. Boom. That's good. Yep, 1620. Cool. Minimum cleanup height is done. You know what? I'm not completely done with the CDU pre-flight. I lied to myself. We're going to go here. Let's go ahead and request the winds. You spawn now? Okay, awesome, Ghost. Should be good ATC. Should be good weather in LaGuardia for us. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. We're almost to 800 subscribers, so I would appreciate every single one of you, if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,000. That's the next goal. So I appreciate every single one of you guys for stopping in. All right, let's go ahead and get our descent winds as well. Another thing, if you haven't already, make sure to join the Discord, !Discord. We hang out in the Discord. Talk about future plans, we talk about sports, we talk about literally anything, but I'm trying to build a small community for us, and I love my Discord so much. So I appreciate everyone who is already in the Discord, but make sure you do join the Discord, !Discord, if you haven't already. All right, that's all set there. Let's go ahead and go to index. We're going to do approach, so we're going to set up our NADP2 right now. So it's going to be 40 plus 70 is 208. So we'll go to VNAV here. We'll go 208, and it's going to be 3,000 above field elevation, which is 3640, or 3620, I should say. 3620. And we'll still do 250 here as our target for the climb, and then we'll just erase the econ climb, or just put in the econ climb after we're above 10,000. So that's all set up there. All right, before push checklist is complete. Let's go ahead and request push here. And we'll go ahead and get anti-collision light on. Do we want de-ice? No, we don't need de-ice today.
Locking gear.
Let's go ahead and get the fuel pumps on. Anti-collision light is on. And we could go ahead and get the dome light off here. This little wing view. Hope everyone's new year has been good so far. Go nose left, tail right, run.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brake is released. Oh, this has to be
Release parking
your.
brakes.
All right, we'll come over here. They want us to release parking
Parking
brakes. So we'll go ahead and come to sim. We'll go to ground support. We'll go ahead and get rid of all of the ground equipment.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, and we'll go ahead and start up the engines in a second here.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we could have your attention for just a moment, we'd like to point out the safety features of our Boeing 737 MAX 8. A safety information card is in the seat back or literature pocket.
All right, we'll go
in front
ahead
of you.
and get
To fasten
the
your seatbelt,
packs
slide the
to
flat
off,
end into
and we'll
the
go ahead
buckle.
and start
Pull
number
the
one.
loose strap
Or excuse
to
me, number
tighten.
two.
To release, lift up on the buckle. Position your seatbelt tight and low across your hips and wear it anytime you are seated. There are 8 emergency exits, 2 forward exit doors, 4 overwing window exits, and 2 exit doors in the back. Signs overhead and lights on the floor lead to exits. If an evacuation is necessary, follow flight attendant commands and leave everything. This aircraft is equipped with life rafts.
All right,
2
motoring.
life rafts are located in the forward ceiling compartment and 2 life rafts are located in the ceiling compartment
parking brakes.
mid-cabin. In the event of a
Parking
water
brakes are set.
evacuation,
Locking gear.
use the life vest under your seat. Remove the vest only if told to do so.
Done motoring.
Pull the red strap to open the container and remove the pouch. Remove the vest from the pouch as shown on the safety information card.
We'll take
Place the
5
vest
and
over
2.
your
Let's
head.
go ahead and
Wrap the strap around your waist, buckle it in the
introduce
front,
fuel.
and pull to tighten. Once outside, pull down on the red tab to inflate the vest. To manually inflate, blow into the tube at your shoulder.
The max startup
The
sounds at the
vest has
best.
a light that turns on automatically in the water. Please refer to the safety information card for use of a life vest on an infant. Flight attendants will distribute additional vests if needed. We are coming by to check that your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back and tray
Tow
table
truck
are in
disconnected.
full upright
Bypass
and
bin
lock
removed.
position, and your carry-on items are completely under the
Left
seat
is
in
clear.
front of you.
It's
and
Chicago
on the
approach
overhead.
November 305 Tango
Leaving the
Whiskey
area
request
from
IFR
the
clearance
clear.
to Detroit.
Smoking is not allowed on board, including the lavatories. The use and charging of electronic cigarettes is prohibited. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying any smoke detector in an aircraft lavatory. It is also prohibited to consume alcohol that you have brought with you on this flight. Federal aviation
All right, cool.
regulations require passenger compliance with the lighted passenger information signs, posted placards, and crew member instructions.
We'll go ahead and start
including
number 1 here.
information on seatbelts